Alright, so this is rewired and we've got this reassembled so it opens properly, and we'll lift the machine out when we put the machine back in. However, we're missing the hinges that pop into these two holes and allow the extra piece that covers here to slide down automatically when you open the lid. I have here one replacement hinge style. I just ordered a couple 180-degree cabinet hinges. And we'll check them out. There. So I have two sizes, or two different styles of 180-degree hinges. They actually have the same space when they're open. So I think, yeah, this one fits in there okay, but this one fits more snugly. So we're going to use the snug fitting ones. And the key, of course, being that we're going to have to open up they're snug fitting, but as you can see, they're much larger, longer and wider than the originals were. So I'm also going to measure the pockets down in there, make sure that I think this will fit when I get that in there, because both of these hinges are the same depth, so the snug one should be fine. Actually, because this brass one is a little bit narrower at the end, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try these smaller brass hinges because I have to open these holes up less to get the brass hinges to fit, and if they work, then I'll have done fewer modifications on the cabinet here. So we will make a plan here, and I'm going to do this one modification at a time. So I'll get the Dremel out and set it up kind of like a router, and I'll get the lid, this main lid, opened up to fit these in, and then I'll get them to line up, and then I'll put this small piece on. And then what will happen is when you open the top like this lid, when it unfolds like so on those 180-degree hinges, will just be sliding gently down to its lower position. So that will be our next goal here. So I will mark those up and get those brass hinges installed in the main lid and see how that goes, and then we'll be back. So we skipped over watching me do woodworking because I hate woodworking, and I'm not very good at it, and nobody wants to see me do it. Well, and I don't want to show it to you. But I got these two hinges in, and they're 180-degree hinges. The new ones didn't fit quite precisely in the hole. I took this, used these ones that were a bit smaller, and then to shim them I used cardstock so that they wouldn't be as loose when I was installing them, and that way it was easier for me to get them to work. So a 180-degree hinge, and now that side piece hangs on there in the right spot instead of just being loose and set on the top of this storage container on the side of the cabinet. Now that I have this side attached, we can do a little tour of this Martha Washington White brand cabinet for that White Rotary. I noticed, so the main thing is it opens, and with those 180-degree hinges, this piece retracts down the way it should. It's got the cable lift on the machine space, so that's nice. And then the plug in the corner here for the electrics. But it's also got some damage here on the side, and I suspect that someone was trying to open the side door and did not inspect this cabinet properly, because hiding under the side there's a lever, and you heard it squeak, but that unlocks this latch, and that way the side door pops open, and it's got the cord wound up in the side. When you close it, you can turn the latch on the side and it will lock that door shut. And someone, because that latch is hidden, pried on that latch or pried on that door to get that door to open, and bunged up the whole inside here. But since I'm not doing a restoration, I'm just getting it functional to put the machine back in and get it back in use. I'm not going to worry about this because this is not part of the sewing work area, and the sewing work area is in pretty nice shape, so I don't have to do anything about the sewing work area.